'cause you're always with me. And that's all I wanted. 'Cause you're my number one. The kids are number one too, but you are my number one. 'Cause you're always with me.
Okay, so then the situation with my mom, so she was at the hospital down the road. Bonjour. Bonjour, ne mama. Ah, minnow de biscan. Kidding.
But I didn't have no gum.
Did you eat?
But I didn't have no gum.
How long you been sitting there? Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
You hungry?
But I didn't have no
You want some snacks? Want some snacks? Some cottage cheese and peaches?
Yeah.
And some Ritz crackers?
Yes.
It's 13 grams of protein in this cottage cheese, so it's good for you.
Yeah. Good.
I had 20 years of experience as an HR professional.
Of course.
I had reached a ceiling.
Ooh, the baby. The baby with her sippy cup.
This is Allison before the war.
And it's the same situation. Hoping she gets better and it starts to produce more healing cells instead of dead cells. I go in at least every other day. Sometimes I go back to back. But I go in and I make sure she eats, because when she's in there, she's not really feeding herself. She doesn't feel like eating. So I got to go inside and feed her. And that's what I do. Make sure she gets her protein. She needs her protein. What'd you say?
I'm gonna count down from 3. And when I say 1, we press play.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It's not the warmest day. Definitely not the coldest. It's like 60 degrees. It's probably a little bit warmer earlier. But it's Saturday, and tomorrow I go back to work. I only work 4 days out of the week, which is awesome to have 3 days off. And I had to cook out. Like, there's supposed to be another 80 plus day on Tuesday, but I worked that day. So, gotta take advantage before it gets cold. I like the job a lot. It keeps me on the go, and it gives me an opportunity to do some cardio. And it's not that much, but having a bad knee, being a little bit on the heavier side and all of that, it could take its toll. So having those little bursts of cardio is good. You know, you get a time frame where you got these amount of deliveries to make. And the faster you make them, then the faster you get to go home. I like that. So, like, sometimes it'll be like 8 hours, sometimes it'll be 6 hours, sometimes it'll be close to 10 hours. Depends on what they give you. It's a good environment, and it's encouraging, you know. So that's pretty much the gist of how that's going, and getting paid weekly. Yeah, that's nice to add on to my other little streams of income that I have. This is that guilty pleasure I was telling you about. Just kidding. I don't know if I mentioned this before, But I got the idea from watching a show called Summer School, 1980s movie. Teacher was sitting on the beach eating some peanut butter straight on a spoon and feeding his dog the same peanut butter off that same spoon. I thought that was weird. Not so much anymore. Yeah. So then, a few weeks ago, I became a grandpa. Some who follow me on social media, Instagram, or my Facebook page, were able to probably see that. But yeah, I became a grandfather. But then randomly, my second oldest, stopped in and visited. It was just for like hours, but he was able to catch up with me, catch up with my youngest son, then took him over to visit grandma. 3 years since we're all in the same room, which is crazy. This has been a grateful month, not necessarily the month of October or November, but just this month time frame where I was able to see all my boys and spend time with them and talk with them and just have like a quick catch up and all of that, where it's been years since I've seen some of them. Okay, so here's the situation. I just got off the phone with my mom's doctor and caseworker. So after months of the doctor doing surgeries on her wound, and the fact that she has developed another wound. But what the doctor said is that she's not going to heal. Her wounds are not going to heal. She doesn't develop healing cells, only dead cells. And so to continue going through surgery to remove the dead cells and still not producing any healing cells, they suggest putting her in a facility and having hospice. And so it's for long term. It will be until, no time frame. So it's just a situation that I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know what to really think about it. It's not so good. It's kind of sad. I'm just getting ready to go see her, go visit her. I don't know how she feels about the whole situation, hearing that, having them talk to her about it. I know me and her already talked about the idea of hospice. So, what do you want?
I want you to be cremated and by you Comanche Fairbanks all the time, because you're always with me. That's how I want it, because you're my number one. The kids are number one too, but you are my number one. Because you're always with me.
And so you want part of your cremation placed by your dad? Your dad's body?
Mm-hmm.
Then you want us to have the rest of you?
Yeah.
To keep you? So you want us to tear you apart?
Jesus will always be by me. That's what I've always wanted, and it's gonna happen. I don't know when, not right away.
Yeah. What kind of service do you want? Want a Christian service or a native service or?
I want a Christian service with my Christian friends, but also I want all the people that know me of who I am, that I'm an Indian.
Yeah.
That's how they'll know me when I'm gone. Put me with my daddy and grandma. She loved us so much. I never knew my mommy, but grandma I always knew. And she always loved us, even we kids. She took care of all of us, even the kids she took care of.
Okay.
I know my daddy separated us apart because he was wanting a family, and he got that family. But we got our family with grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And even Grandma Teresa by us, she was our mom.
Yeah.
Even when my mom was there, she was our mom. All of us, even the kids. And Grandma Teresa. We have a lot of family members.
Yeah.
The best family in the whole wide world. You're my best family in the whole wide world. Even your kids.
Yeah.
That's
Cover your hand up. And cover the side up, or?
mm-hmm.